Have you ever wondered who holds the record for the most failures in history? Imagine a man whose life seemed to be an endless series of disappointments and setbacks. From his earliest days, he was met with adversity, his dreams often crumbling before they could even take flight. His first business venture, bankrupt within a year. His second attempt, going under in less than 2 years. His third and fourth endeavors, they too collapsed under the weight of his seeming inability to succeed. It fared no better. Each failure was more gut-wrenching than the last, the taste of defeat becoming an all-too-familiar flavor on his tongue. His personal life didn't fare much better. He faced a string of broken relationships that left him feeling more alone with each parting. Health issues. He had those in spades too. There were times when he was so ill, he couldn't even get out of bed to face another day of failures. He was once deemed too stupid to learn anything by his school teachers. Yes, he was in fact considered a failure at the outset. He was deemed a failure by many. Friends, family, even strangers who heard of his constant misfortune shook their heads in pity. He was the poster child for failure, a living, breathing example of what not to do if you wanted to achieve success. Here's the thing about this man. Despite these overwhelming failures, the man refused to accept defeat. But what if I told you that this man, despite his countless failures, eventually found success? Yes, you heard right. This man, none other than Thomas Edison, the renowned inventor, turned his life around. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and determination. Edison's failures weren't stumbling blocks, but stepping stones that propelled him towards success. He learned, adapted, and evolved with every setback. Each failure was a lesson, each mistake a new discovery. His journey was marked not by the number of times he fell, but by the number of times he got back up. In 1869, Edison's first notable failure came to light. He invented an automatic vote recorder for the legislative bodies. But ironically, no one showed any interest in it. Politicians feared the transparency it would bring, and the invention was deemed a commercial failure. Moving forward to 1879, Edison faced his most notorious failure, the electric light bulb. Yes, the invention that he is most famous for today. Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before he could make a light bulb that actually worked. When asked about his failures, Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Despite all these failures, Edison never lost his spirit. He believed in the power of persistence and hard work. He once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try. Just one more time." The man who was once synonymous with failure became the beacon of innovation. His inventions, like the electric light bulb and the phonograph, revolutionized the world. The contrast between his earlier failures and later success couldn't be more stark. The man who once seemed destined for failure had finally succeeded. In the year 1887, his invention, the phonograph, was a massive hit. It was the first device that could record and reproduce sound, and it revolutionized the way people consumed music. This was a breakthrough that finally brought him the recognition and success he so rightly deserved. His story serves as a powerful reminder that failure isn't the end, but often the beginning of a path to success. So what can we learn from this man's journey? From failure to success. Firstly, the significance of perseverance shines brightly throughout his story. It wasn't his intelligence or innate talent that ultimately led him to success, but his dogged determination. He refused to let failure deter him. Instead, he viewed each setback as a stepping stone, a vital part of his journey to success. This is a powerful concept that we can all adopt when faced with adversity. Don't back down. Instead, persevere and keep pushing forward. Secondly, the power of learning from failure is a theme that recurs throughout his journey. Failure is often viewed negatively, but this man used his failures as opportunities for growth and development. He analyzed his mistakes, learned from them, and used this knowledge to improve and adapt. This too is a lesson we can embrace. When you stumble, don't just pick yourself up and move on. Take a moment to understand why you fell, and use that insight to avoid similar pitfalls in the future. Finally, maintaining a positive mindset was crucial to his success. Even in the face of repeated failures, he remained optimistic, believing in his ability to succeed. This unwavering faith in oneself, this conviction that success is possible, is a mindset we can all benefit from cultivating. Remember, failure isn't the end. It's just another step on the path to success.